What's going on, guys? I got the 2012 through 2018 SRT8 Carbon Fiber fix. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. This is my worst carbon fiber pieces. There's other pieces in the car that's coming off. It's not completely off, but I'm gonna wait till it gets like this before I even bother fixing it. I have this piece over here as well. I have this piece as well over here. What you're gonna need, supplies are a blow dryer. You could use a heat gun, but I don't recommend that you use it because it might be a little bit too much. You might end up causing more harm than good. A pair of gloves for the epoxy. I bought a regular brush and also a foam applicator. There's 3 methods of doing it. You can use these 2 methods, or if you're pretty good with math, you could do with a bead in the center. It will have to be a certain millimeters thick. So when you apply the carbon fiber back and you apply pressure to it, it will spread out. But if you don't do it correctly, you might put too much and it might start leaking out. So the best method would be the brush and the applicator. I have sandpaper as well. The sandpaper you would use to sand down the pieces so the epoxy would adhere better. It'll stick better, it'll last longer, it'll be a better job, but it will take a lot more longer because once you're done sanding, you would have to wash the pieces, let them dry, and then continue to the next step. I have some JB Weld. This is the automotive JB Weld. I chose this one for 2 reasons. It works well in all temperatures, and it also cures quickly. I went to Home Depot and I bought a couple of clamps. You're gonna need a total of 6. I only bought 4, but for next time when I need to repair the other pieces, I'll make sure to buy 2 more. And you're also gonna need some painter's tape. The painter's tape is for the chrome pieces. You're gonna apply it along these lines over here and along this over here to protect it from any adhesive that might spill over, and also to keep you from scratching it when you're doing the sanding. All right, step 1, you're gonna take the blow dryer or the heat gun. You're gonna apply some heat, and then slowly, after a few minutes, you're gonna slowly try to peel it off. Don't try to put too much pressure on it, you might end up cracking it. This could take a few minutes, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, after applying a few minutes of heat, the carbon fiber came off easily. Didn't damage anything. Everything's nice and straight, nothing cracked. So for the next step, I'm gonna apply some painter's tape around the chrome to protect it. I don't have to put nothing in here because there's nothing underneath there that's important. So I'm just gonna apply some painter's tape on the chrome to keep it from getting scratched and also from preventing some over adhesion from getting on the chrome part and making it look disgusting. So I'll be right back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, I put painter's tape all over the chrome so I don't scratch it, I don't cause any damage. This is going to stay on for the next few steps, which is going to be the sanding down. We may have to take it off if you wash. I don't know how the painter's tape is going to do it when it gets wet, but in the event that it does come off, we can always just reapply after it dries up and then continue on to that epoxy part. So what you're going to do with the sanding, you're going to sand it in a cross type pattern. I don't recommend doing an up and down sanding or a sideways sanding because the epoxy won't hold that well. But if you do it in a crisscross pattern, it'll tend to adhere better and it'll give you a longer lasting repair. So I'll be right back after I sand it down, and we'll continue on to the next step. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna show you how to sand it the proper way. What you're going to do is you're going to go one way throughout the whole piece in one direction. You don't have to go crazy with it, just put a few scratches in there so the epoxy can hold better. And then once you're done doing it, going that way, you're going to do it coming this way. So you put a crisscross, like I explained earlier, a crisscross sand pattern on it so the epoxy can hold better. I'm going to wash my piece, I'll be right back. And we'll continue on to the next step, which will be applying the epoxy. And I'll be right back after I wash it and let it dry. Alright, I'm back. I washed it. The painter's tape did come off, so you will have to reapply it. The next step would be To take this, mix it into a small container. I used a Poland Spring water bottle and I cut the bottom piece off. I'm gonna put an ample amount in here because I have a big piece to do. You're gonna mix it, you gotta mix it quick. And then I'm gonna use the painter's brush to apply it to the back of the carbon fiber. And then also to apply it here. I gotta do it quickly because this thing will cure quick, and if it dries, I will be pretty much out of luck. So I'll be right back after I get this done. I have limited memory space on the camera, so the videos have to be quick and to the point. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I already applied the adhesive. I had to go back to Home Depot and buy 3 more clamps. It wasn't enough. This piece was a little bit bigger than I thought. I will, in the description, I will put down the part numbers for everything that I have. The clamps, the adhesive, the sandpaper. A little advice, you will need a second pair of hands when you're doing this. I had to have my brother help me. I also did use some Windex to clean off some of the adhesive that got on the front of the carbon fiber. It's looking a little bit dirty right now. Once I put the door panel back on, I'm gonna clean it with some alcohol, and then I'll put some polish, some car polish on there to bring back the shine. I have done it before. It does work. It does make it shine. So I haven't seen any adverse effects to any discoloration or anything. Alright, so that's it. That's the SRT8 2012 to 2018 carbon fiber fix. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.